guys can see by the title, today I am back with another cooking video. We are going to be making Arroz Blanco con Pollo Guisado. So that's white rice and like chicken stew, okay? Before we get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with everyone so everyone else can learn how I make it. Again, everybody makes it differently, but we're going to do it my way. So before we get started, let's make sure that we already have our chicken seasoned. What I season my chicken with is onion, garlic, adobo, and chicken powder. I don't use sazon until you'll see midway in there, just because I like to brown my chicken first, but I'll explain more of that in a few minutes. So let's go ahead and get this video started. Alright guys, so everything's warming up. I have the water and the salt in here for the white rice. I put 2 cups of water and like a teaspoon of salt. You don't need too much salt because in the Pollo Guisado there will be, flavor. So, you don't want your rice to be too salty. I personally use chicken legs. I use chicken breast or chicken thighs, other times as well. You can use whatever you would like. We're going to be using chicken legs today. And right now what we're doing is browning the chicken. So I personally like to brown my chicken, especially because chicken legs, it's like bloody. So I like to make sure it's brown, not so bloody, and then that's when we start working on, the caldo for the pollo guisado. So let me see, I'm gonna put a chicken in here and see if it's hot. Yeah, so, that's that. Okay, so I need to put a little bit more oil in here. Lower it down. So yeah, just go ahead and throw them in there. And then you don't want to let it cook fully, because it's going to cook in the stew. So you just want to let it get a little brown, cook the blood a little bit, so that it's not cooking in the stew that your stuff is going to be in. So I'm going to lower it down a little bit just because it's hot in there already. Alright, so now that it's browned, I'm going to go ahead and add some sofrito. So I would say I'm making 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces of chicken. So I'm going to use like a spoon and like a half of sofrito. And I personally like to cook it in my sofrito for a little bit. And then I'll go ahead and add the tomato sauce once it's boiled in my sofrito a little bit. So go ahead and mix it around. You want to make sure that all the carne gets the sofrito. As I said, I know I always repeat myself, but people do it differently. I know some people, just make all the caldo and let it cook. I like to cook it first. I like to let it cook in my sofrito for a little bit. Then, as I said, I add my tomato sauce. Or whatever. So I'm gonna let it go ahead and cook in the sofrito for a second. And then I'm gonna go ahead and actually add my rice already, because it's pretty boiled in there. So go ahead and add my rice in here. And this is like 2.5 cups. So I might have to add some more water. So let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to add some more water. So the same thing with the yellow rice is with the white rice. You wanna make sure there's enough water in there for the rice to cook a little bit before you let it sit there and cook. I'm about to add the tomato sauce and the chicken. You gotta kind of move fast, you can't just sit in one spot. So you guys are gonna see me going back and forth a little bit. But let me go ahead and add my tomato sauce. it can go ahead and cook with the sofrito and the tomato sauce. I always add water to my tomato sauce and then put it in there. We can go ahead and stir that up. You gotta be really careful because this could splash, make a lot of mess. Alright. Yeah, see? It's making a mess. But it's okay. Kind of grab it, put it on top of there. So as you guys can see, the chicken is drowned in the sofrito and the tomato sauce. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some more water to the rice before it's too late. It still needs more water. I wanna see it, but I don't wanna see it. I need a little more water in there. So that should be pretty good with the white rice. Let's see. Yeah. Just gonna add like a little bit more water. Alright, that's good. So then we go ahead, we let our rice sit, and then remember I said you guys want to keep stirring the rice. You never want to just let it sit there because then it gets stuck to the bottom. Well, if you like it stuck to the bottom, that's on you, but it's like a pet peeve of mine. Alright, so now it's starting to get that time to go ahead and start putting the water in here. So I'm going to use my tomato sauce. So actually, I'm gonna put my sazon first because I forgot to put my sazon. I like to put my sazon with the sofrita and the tomato sauce as well. I forgot to put it earlier. That's okay. That in there. So now we're gonna go ahead and add the water. So you gotta move the meat around a little bit because once you move it, like the water changes levels and you can see it better. So you don't want to drown it because it's not soup, it's pollo guisado. So you want to make sure there's enough water, but you want to make sure there's not too much water as well. And water does go down once being boiled for a while. So the water will go down. The way I usually measure it is like you know, I wanna see it covered, but not all the way covered. So I kind of want a little more in there, just because this is gonna be for 2 days, so I want it to last. So I think that should be good. Let me go ahead and stir my rice, because like I said, I'm gonna crank it up a little bit so it can cook a little faster. You want to keep stirring it so it doesn't get stuck. Then come back to here. I think. Yeah, this should be good. Once you got it to the right level, you want to go ahead and add some bay leaves. You don't want to put too much just because these are really strong. So I'm going to grab, like this size is pretty good. And then I'll grab like a smaller one. then that one. So like that one's good, it's a little smaller. Put that in there. Let that sit in there. Again, guys, that's bay leaves. Also, go ahead and add some garlic paste. So I just measure it by eye. I'm making a decent amount, so I feel like that should be good. We'll go ahead and add our chicken powder. Yeah, so it's about that time to go ahead and cover the rice. You want to see the rice risen up like this. I think I'm going to just give it a couple seconds just because I want it to be a little less watery before I cover it. But you see how it risen up and it's not, you know, water everywhere? That's how you want to see the rice before covering it and then letting it cook throughout the 15 minutes. So just give it a little second. You'll see how a second makes a difference. And look at that. So you see how the water kind of got sucked into the rice already. So now that it's like that, I'll go ahead and cover my rice. And then give it 15 minutes. Once the rice is ready to be served, I'll go ahead and add my potato, I'll go ahead and add my jalapeno, and then I usually let it cook, you know, 35, 45 minutes depending on how it looks. You know, I want to make sure it's falling off the bone how I like it. It's already time to go ahead and stir the rice, so I'm going to go ahead and add my potatoes, oops, and my jalapenos. Go ahead and stir that around. Alright, I'm going to come to you right now. So I did go back and look at the footage just because I seen my camera cut off. The only thing that I did, that it did cut off was me adding the onion powder. So that's okay, it wasn't too much. And then I'm going to go ahead and taste this after I stir my rice. Where's mine? Sorry guys. Go ahead and stir it from bottom up. Alright, go ahead and mix that around. So look at that, that fried rice is looking good already, baby. Then just even it out there. Go ahead and cover it. Give it another 15 minutes.